guys, how's it going? Happy second day of Vlogmas. I can't believe it's already like December. That's actually kind of depressing me because I feel like just a few weeks ago I was like, oh, I have so many weeks until I have to start getting ready for Christmas, and now it's like here. I've done nothing and yeah, anyways, that was just like a random tangent because I'm kind of sad it's December. So yeah, in today's video I want to start off by like chatting with you guys about like some of my daily planning tips, because I like to start my day off kind of getting organized and figuring out like all the tasks I need to do and everything that needs to get done. And so I thought I'd show you guys how I'm doing that in a digital planner now. Now I have two like caveats before I like start. Is one, I do prefer bullet journaling to planning, like with like a pen and paper planner, and that is currently what I'm using, is more like a digital version of a pen and paper planner. But there were a couple reasons for that. The first one is my journal just wasn't going to be ready in time, and I really wanted to like be able to plan and like start using my iPad and figure out how it works. And the second is there are elements of like pen and paper planning that I want to bring into my digital bullet journal. And so I thought this would be a really good opportunity to like test different things and try out, like, because with digital planning, and I'll show you guys, there's like these hyperlinks that helps you jump from page to page. That's what makes it so nice. And there are elements of like the digital planners that I want to incorporate in my digital bullet journal. So this seemed like a good opportunity to like test it out and see if I liked it, how it worked. And so right now I am using a digital planner from TWG Designs. This is a massive planner and I'm obsessed with it. Like, actually, if I did like pen and paper planning, I would just use this planner because it is flippin' gorgeous and it's super functional, super practical. I love it. But I am a bullet journal girl through and through, so you know, it is what it is. But I want to like show you guys how I'm currently like planning and what I kind of like about some of the different elements that she's incorporated into her planner. So it's kind of weird because technically we're into December now, but I haven't done my December planning yet. So we're actually going to be using December daily pages, even though I haven't set up December yet. I'm hoping to do that this weekend, and it will be included in my Vlogmas video how I'm going to plan December in this planner. But for today, we're just focusing on getting my day organized. So I'm going to go to the December tab, and it's really nice because there's weekly tabs. It's like weekly layouts. So this would be like week 1, week 2, week 3. And if you click that, it takes you back to the main page. And then there's also like daily layouts, one for each day of the month. And you can just like easily click back and forth. So super nice, super seamless to like navigate it and like move around. But yeah, since today's December 1st, I'm going to use this one. And there are a couple elements from November that I want to pull in. So I'm just going to go back to my November page and we'll go to the 30th because that was the last one I did. So on hers, you can see here she has like 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. And those are not my hours right now. My hours are more like 10 a.m. to like 2 a.m. is kind of my sweet spot. So what I did was I just basically took these little ribbon stickers that are like, when you buy this planner, you also get like a bundle of stickers. And so I just took these little ribbons from the sticker set she provides, and then I just wrote different times down. So to copy and paste, all I'm going to do is just select all around this and then click once, copy. And then we can turn off our pen tool so that we can navigate to December. So we're going to go December 1. Oh, there we go. And then we're going to turn our pen tool back on, hold, and then paste. And then you will need to like adjust it, but like it will come in at the correct size. So it's just a matter of like moving it on the page where you want it to go. That looks pretty good. And then you can just click away to do that. So there are my new times. And then the only other thing I like to change on this particular layout is this box where it says after hours at the bottom, because I just don't use, like, I don't have after hours. I take my breaks periodically throughout the day. Like, I know a lot of people typically work like a 9 to 5 and then you've got like your evening, but I'm really scattered. I'll work for 4 hours and take 2 hours off, and then I'll work for 6 hours and take 2 hours off. So that just doesn't work for me. So I've actually decided to use this. I've been using it as just like a little like journal, and sometimes I use it to like log my workouts. Sometimes I use it to, that might not work. Sometimes I use it to like write down like a thought or an idea or something that I'm having. Copy that. Turn that off. And I thought I might have accidentally selected a letter, but it's super easy. We can just erase that. All right. So that's basically all I do to get the daily layout done. And again, because this week is kind of weird, it's like half November, half December, I did plan my week in the month of November. So again, it's just kind of an awkward week because we're jumping back and forth between the two, but that is okay. So I'm going to go back to November and then I'm going to go to my week 5 tab. And so I do have a couple things planned here already, but I do need to add. I also totally forgot I have a library book I need to return. And then let me just look here. Okay, yeah, I did plan out the correct tasks. Okay. So then that's good. That's all fine. So I'm just going to go back to December. So when I'm planning my day, I like to start out by like creating a to-do list, and I'm pretty like, what's the word? Ambitious with my to-do list. Like I really like to pack my to-do list full just because then it kind of keeps me motivated and keeps me going. I don't do that on the weekends. My weekends are a little bit more chill, but during the week I really like to jam pack it. And then basically I don't ever expect everything will get done. It just helps me like boost my motivation to try and get more done. And then I also like to figure out like what my top priorities are, like the things I need to get done. And then basically what I'll do is I'll time block. So I'll basically take my to-do list and be like, okay, how much stuff do I have that's in like the personal category? How much housework do I have? How much client work do I have? How much time do I have to work on my own stuff? And then I like to time block. So my time blocking is never like set in stone. If something needs to shift or change, that's fine. I'm really flexible with it. It's just to give me like a general idea of like how I want to spend my time that day and kind of where my working hours, when I'm going to take breaks and things like that. It just kind of helps my mind like mentally prepare for the day ahead. And then I always also like to include affirmations, which I love because this planner actually includes a spot for affirmations, and then same thing with gratitude. So yeah, basically that's what my morning planning consists of, is filling in the to-do, filling in my top priorities, time blocking my time, and then I will do like my morning affirmations, gratitude, and that kind of stuff. And then I will check back in with this kind of throughout the day as I'm completing tasks, or as I'm like thinking of things that need to get done tomorrow, then I'll write those things down in the tomorrow box. I'll track my water intake and things like that. And then at the very, very end of the day, I will come in one last time. I will fill in my journal entries, do my reflection, do my end of day gratitude. And that's pretty much how I use this daily planner. So it's really like simple but effective. Like this has been working really, really well for me, and I love it so much. So I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm just gonna go ahead and like fill in the layout, and I will I'm gonna screen record it so you guys can see it too, and then we will jump into the rest of the daily vlog. Alright, so yesterday's vlog is currently like uploading to YouTube on my computer, and I was trying to do other stuff and it ended up like crashing my computer. So I'm gonna let it do its thing up there, and in the meantime I'm gonna start getting some of the housework done that I wanted to get done today. I want to vacuum, I want to clean my cat's litter boxes and things like that. So I'm going to do that now, and then I will probably go in, check in on my computer, and figure out what to do next from there. Sometimes I have to like remember that like there's just like technological stuff that has to happen. I just have to like roll with it, because yeah, I was literally in the middle of like just getting into one of my clients' like things that I needed to do, and my computer crashed and I lost it, and I was like, you know what, just let your computer do its thing, let it upload. I know it takes a lot of bandwidth on the computer to like upload videos to YouTube, so I just need to like let it do its thing and I will do something else. Okay, so I'm making really good progress with my like personal to-do list. I got the vacuuming done, I got the driveway shoveled, I got the cat boxes cleaned. The only other thing left on the list was grocery shopping, and I had originally debated maybe pushing that until tomorrow, but then I realized like when I was cleaning the cat boxes that I need cat litter. And then I'm like, okay, well I'll do that later, whatever. And then I come in, I'm like going to make the thumbnail because like the video finished uploading for today, and then I'm like pulling the thing and I realized that like 2 of the things are upside down. Like 2 of the shots. Anyways, whatever. So I have now flipped them. I'm now re-uploading this video to YouTube. So this is probably going to take like 45 minutes. So I'm going to do those errands now. And then hopefully when I get back, this will be done so that I can actually start my client work. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So we're not doing too bad for time because I figure I need about 5, maybe 6 hours for my client work today. So we're not doing too terrible, but I would definitely like to get this done so that I can like dig in. But yeah, so I'm gonna run to Walmart, the grocery store, and then I'll probably stop by the liquor store as well just to get some beer for my husband because he's out. And yeah. Okay, so it is a good bit later. It's about 8 o'clock right now actually, and I'm just like getting back to work now. Today was like a prime example of a day that just did not go to plan. I was just having like so many like technical difficulties with my computer that just nothing really ended up going to plan. So I always like to kind of do like what I call like a midday check-in, and I know it's weird because it's 8 o'clock, but like for some people this might be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but basically just like a touch point where, you know, you've done like a good chunk of your task list, maybe half of it, and you're now wanting to move on to the next half and just kind of reevaluate where you are. So this is something I really like to do. So I will just like pull out, so I'm just getting it chilled. I just pull out my plan for the day, and then I'll kind of tick off like what I've done, what I haven't done, and then kind of like figure out if I need to rework my time blocks, if I need to rework any of my tasks and things like that. It's just like a good way for me to check in and like stay accountable to what my plan was. So essentially, yeah, I'll come here. So one thing I'm going to tick off is my housework because that is all done. I did get that done. So I returned my library book, I did groceries, I vacuumed, I cleaned the cat boxes, I took some time to do a puzzle while I was eating dinner. One thing I also forgot to put here, and I knew I had to do it, was but shovel snow because we got even more snow last night and it's snowing again. I love this time of year. Anyways, so I did all that stuff, and then I did all the invoices that I had to do today, so that's good. Published yesterday's vlog, so this one's in progress. This is what has been my technological difficulty today, so we're just gonna leave that one in progress. So now I want to work on these blog posts. So sometimes if my day didn't go to plan, sometimes I will just like erase what I had and like rewrite it in just so that I know like where things were different. So yeah, so that's kind of like my midday check-in. I've also had some water, so I'll fill that in. And I'll use that one. So I've had about 2. And I'd say my mood today has actually been super good, so I'll fill those in as well. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. That was. And I think that is it for my midday check-in. So yeah, now I'm gonna get to work and I'll check in with you guys in a little while. Okay, it is officially 1:15 in the morning. I just finished up like the one piece of client work that I had to get that done tonight. Unfortunately, like today just did not go to plan. It was just one of those days, and that's totally okay. Just between that issue and then also my husband surprised me. He came home early. He wasn't supposed to be home until tomorrow. So then I ended up spending some time with him, which was awesome. I'm so glad to see him, but it just kind of added like another thing to the day. So anyways, I just finished what I had to do for my one client, and I think now I'm probably gonna switch to like editing. But I want to wrap up this vlog by kind of showing you like how I use my digital planner at the end of the day. Okay, so I just finished that, so that's pretty much it for my digital planner for the day. The only other thing I'll do is like fill in my tracker, but that just takes like 2 seconds. And with that, I basically just track to make sure like, did I take my birth control? Did I enter in my journal? Did I do a self-care activity? Did I eat healthy? That kind of thing. So I just will fill that in quickly. But yeah, that is it for day 2 of Vlogmas. I hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button below and subscribe if you want to be notified for every video I upload during Vlogmas. I did not say that in yesterday's outro. I'm super out of like habit with YouTube, but I'm excited to get back into it. So, but yeah, that's it. I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.